Welcome to another episode of Word Is Out. I'm back, y'all. Today we talking about the system. Is it for the people? I know you might say this is a trick question, but you know the answer to that one. But come back, relax, and watch my show and watch us talk about it.
Donald M. Payne Jr., who has just received the very first Carl L. Williamson Humanitarian Award. How does that feel? Dominic Tamman, the CEO of Impact Corporation. Friend of mine, Miss Susu Stewart of Susu Productions, interviewing Mayor Warren of Orange, New Jersey, with Jason Green. And this is great because I first met Mr.
Back when the word is out, like I said, today's topic is the system is for the people, and that's what the system was originally created for the people. So why do we have to ask that question? That's what I want to know. But we're gonna get to that sooner or later. You know, today my panelist is to my left of my shoulder here. I got brother
Juan D. Jones, better known as Jay. Definitely concerned about our community. We do need to do things to strengthen the community. So that's why we here today to set the record straight. Thank you for having me on your show, my brother.
Thank you, thank you. And I don't get it confused just because he got dreadlocks. That's why the music's going on in the background.
Yeah, they having a party back there, you know. They said someone passed away, but you know, we're not gonna
get
ask
to that a little
question.
bit longer, you know. To my right, we had to have him on the show again. Brother Malik Speaks.
Peace.
Oh, you know, he's a silent soldier. He's gonna go in today. And to my further right, we have Sister Cynthia Johnson.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Hey, today we're gonna talk about, is the system, is it for the people? Now, my first question, let me ask you, brother. The system, do you think it's for the people? I mean, because like I said, it was created for the people, but it turned into something else. I mean, what you think? I mean, people need help nowadays, but the economy is bad. People can't have no jobs. Violence is going up. It's increasing like every week, not every year.
You ain't gotta tell me. I just rode through the danger zone coming through Newark. Like I said, it's really bad the way to see things look the way in our urban community. The system is for whoever the system want it to be for. As of folks lost their homes back into foreclosure when the state of New Jersey was given $300 million to save people from foreclosure status, and they only used $20 million of that money. Is it fair for folks to lose their homes that they've been there for 30 plus years, and then a governor who just sits on the money and comes up with excuses on the make?
Well, which governor you talking about?
Governor Christie, the one we just re-elected, everyone.
Oh, our favorite governor, everyone.
Y'all governor, not mine. But back to the topic at hand. The system could really be better put in place if the parties that work together instead of working on a separate issue and working for what benefits them.
Well, I mean, like, you know, the system, they got like different like systems. I mean, like, you know, like people is needy. Say like I'm out of work, and I recently got fired or laid off or whatever situation, and it's hard for me to find another job, and I'm behind on my rent and my bills. They got things like TRA to help you out, stuff like that, but it's a whole lot to get into just to get TRA. You gotta be behind 2 or 3 months just to get TRA.
Well, look at this, brother. They'll give you assistance more quickly if you had a baby in your stomach, from what I gather.
So they favoritism for the women?
They favoritism toward anyone that they feel is not in need of this system, but you pay into it, as you said, you lost your job. Those taxes are for those particular reasons. So for you to be prohibited, or anyone to be prohibited of those services, then I want to know where's my money. If I can't use it, then who's using it?
No, that's true. Let me ask the chief right here. Peace, brother. Peace. The system, man, in your opinion, is it for the people?
First of all, I'd like to say peace to all my brothers and sisters in the struggle. Second, I'd like to say praise the Lord to all those who it apply to, and assalamu alaikum to all of those who it apply to. And your question was the system for the people? I want to answer your question with two questions. What system are you referring to, and what people are you referring
The
to?
system that governs this our states. They're supposed to help us when we in the jam. Police, any system that you want to talk about.
Yes, the system is for the people.
Right.
Yes, it is. It's designed to keep the people at bay. The system is designed to make me know and understand that I am not a man. You understand me? This is why I can go with muscles in my body and knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in my mind and can go get on welfare immediately. Right. So is the system for? Yes, it is. Yes, it is very much for the people to keep you oppressed. Right. So we have to be mindful of these things. We as a people, a broken people, the original people of the planet, we still allowing everybody else to put bananas in our tailpipe. We still falling victim to stuff that we've been falling victim to for over 400 years. When are we going to design a system that works for us? Wait, can I take you someplace? I would like to revisit Tulsa, Oklahoma back in 1921. There was a place that they called Black Beverly Hills, Black Wall Street, where we were self-sufficient people. We were a people that had our own everything. We had our own schools. We had our own clinicians. We had our own black bus services. We had our own black churches and supermarkets. And what you think, whatever you can possibly think, we had our own. We had that. But sad to say that that was the first place in this country where a bomb was used to tear down a civilization. Right. We don't talk much about that. So again, the system. The system. We're talking about the same system that told me that I was 1/4 of a man. We're talking about the same system that came to my continent and stole my people. They stopped me from praying to my God, the God of my understanding, and made me pray to theirs. We're talking about a people that will take this beautiful black woman away from me and rape her. Then they'd take my brother from me and hang him. Then take my child from me and miseducate them. So, yes, I believe the system is for us. Peace.
Oh, that's food for thought right there. That's food for thought right there. Sister, what you think about the question?
Well, I mean, I agree with the brother to my left. The system is set up for us to fail. It is. It's to keep us oppressed. But when I'm looking at it as society as a whole that's made up of many other systems, all right, that each one impacts each other, that keeps us down, all right? We're looking at white privilege as a whole, all right? White privilege allows racism to continue. It allows the systems to keep us down, and it's set up to keep us failing. So, you know, in essence, pretty much, we're still those people that came from Africa 400 years ago, all right, in slavery. We're still in chains. They're just a little invisible now, other than the prison complex.
They say we still in chains by our mindset now.
Exactly. And that's multi-generational issues. Hundreds of years of being told we're worthless, all right? Lack of motivation, learned helplessness, all of these things keep us in the positions that we are now. And if we don't try to change our mindsets a little bit, all right, because it's like a brainwash, we have to be re-educated to get to the point where we need to be.
Right. I always used to say it was like, with our situation going on right now, like with the violence and the gangs and, you know, just going crazy now, it's like a 50-50. It's our fault and it's system fault. I had a conversation one time with you. Matter of fact, on the other show, this is like the 4th show that me and you have right now. You want me to cut the check, but I guess it's $2 after the show. But anyway, $2. You said that it was 60% more to the system and like 10-20% of the people. Am I getting it wrong?
Could you reword the question?
When we was at the shelter, and I said it was like a 50-50. I think it's like 50-50 our fault about what's going on. It's 50-50 the system fault about what's going on, as far as like we can't get a job, or as far as the violence, as far as the gang.
Absolutely. Yes.
All the stuff that's going on.
50% our fault. Right.
Oh, so you agree with me now?
50% our fault. 50% the system fault is why we are still in the conditions that we're in. The reason why I say I ain't even gonna get a system because we give them too much credit, too much power already. So I'm gonna take back from that. I'm gonna say it's the system is 40% responsible because we are 60% responsible because we are men, arm, leg, arm, head, man. We are that. We are righteous men. Right. We are the most powerful people on the planet. Wait, out of 196,940,000 miles in diameter, wherever you go on this beautiful green planet of ours, we're there. But the sad but true statement of God I have to make is, everywhere we are, the conditions are pitiful. My community is the only community in the world that we got 1,000 schools with my children still coming home dumb as hell. Right, we got 1,000 hospitals, our people still sick. Absolutely. We got a bunch of jails, we're still incarcerated.
Absolutely.
Right. Absolutely. So now I am the sole controller of minds.
That's right.
Meaning this little black boy that looks just like me with my name.
Preach, brother, preach.
He's going to do what I teach him. What we've come to realize here in our community, that the men are not active. This is just to piggyback off of what we're not active at all. I say this all the time. The Bible clearly states, David said, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I carried on as a child. I did childish stuff. But then he said, when I became a man, I put away childish things. That's David.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the closet, another happening spot. Get dope clothes over here. I'm about to go shopping here myself because I'm kind of freshly clean. Cash cow all day long. Yeah, okay. Now, you can wear a vest as a t-shirt with some shorts on the beach.
Yeah, I'm wearing that tonight.
You wearing that tonight? Now, if you're a young black entrepreneur that you want to showcase your business, hit me up.
But I have a question. Why is there always so many liquor stores in the urban community, and you only find one or two in the suburban community? You don't even find no liquor stores. You find wine stores. Why you if you already said we in an oppressed situation, why keep putting those type of resources in our community?
Well, I know according to a lot of brothers, they said the reason why we got liquor stores on every corner is, is not just because of the system. I don't think it's the system, but it's like a plot against our race, because we know that since we being no jobs and violence and crime, we got to get that pain off. So
we not the only one that we ain't the only one that drink.
Not just with liquor, drugs.
But we not the only one that use drugs. See, that's the misconception to all this. You have urban Caucasian kids that would take the ride to the urban community to get the poison from our people, which is already still put in this system for everyone, not just our people.
But I think that's a human being thing right there, especially with drugs and alcohol.
Right.
I mean,
that's
like
you going over matter.
You going through something. People use drugs and alcohol just to get the pain away. You know what I mean? To take the pain away. They feel as though it's another relief. They take them out their reality. They want to leave reality of life.
Right. But put the resources in the urban community and give our minds a chance to expand to a different level than what we've been set back and set in for so long.
So basically, going back to the question that you said, why is more liquor stores on the corner in the urban areas, not
more than the suburban
than the suburban areas? Right.
Peace. Your question was, why are there more liquor stores, in the black community than there are in
Urban America.
Urban America, the European community. Right. Let's keep it 100.
Oh man.
Let's keep it 100. The reason why the alcohol stores is in my community, first of all, I have to say this. The reason why the stores is in our community because we accept them. We want them there. That's number one. The only time you catch a black man begging, it is not at the courthouse. And it's not at the altar talking to his Lord. It's at 9:45 at the liquor store saying, please open the door. I just want to get, please just, yeah. Right. But the reason why it's easy to get this stuff is dropped in my community because the moment we chase it out of our community, we will become awake. We would wake up. We will begin to remember that we're men of God. We'll begin to remember that we're poor righteous teachers and we're strong men and we love our people. Right. But my question is not about the liquor stores that's in my community. I have to question, what the hell is you putting in my liquor? What's in this liquor? This liquor that'll make me love this sister all night long, but I just can't make a baby. Right. The thing is, alcohol is legal, sir. And if nobody didn't know, cocaine and heroin was legal as well until we touched it. Yeah, it didn't just get here in the 80s or the 60s. No, no. Cocaine and heroin was sold in every corner store in America back in 1895, man. Right. Right. But then it rolled into the black community. They said that the black men was running around high on cocaine, raping white women. It made it illegal. I'm gonna fast forward the tape a little bit. They incarcerated me for standing on this corner for selling drugs. But while I was incarcerated and I come home, that very same corner, they built a pharmacy there.
To sell prescriptions.
Damn. So drugs abuse went from powder to pills. Syrup. And it's targeting my little black children. Wait. The reason why this stuff is dropped in our community because we don't know the powers that we possess, but our oppressor does. So he know he have to keep us, you have to keep me high.
So let me ask you a question. So you're going back to you were saying the European community versus the African American community. So you think the black community is targeted?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Without a shadow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I take it way back in the day when we used to wear fashion clothes like Troops and Adidas and all the other stuff. And they said the Ku Klux Klan made Troops, the KKK made Adidas and stuff like that. No, not Adidas. What was it? Troops, Jumps, and all this other stuff. Right?
We can go back to say that
whoever created the clothes, I need for you to remember, black man, that you are naturally flamboyant. You're naturally flashy. Right. Come on, man, go to Africa, man. Go get on Google and look at some Africa. They standing there with the big, beautiful garbs on and all this gold and all that. So we are naturally flashy people.
So it's basically embedded in this.
That's who we are. Mm-hmm. We're kings, though. You're supposed to dress like one. We're queens. We're supposed to dress like one. You understand me? That's just us. Right. But the thing is, everybody, it's been said, and it's an actual fact, that if you want to get black, if you want to get rich, create something and drop it off in my community. If you want to get rich, create something and drop it off in my community. Now, we all know and understand that you catch a monkey by showing them something shiny, man. You understand? Just like we was just speaking about the rap industry. You got these little brothers that's serious about their art and their craft because it's glorified on BET, VH1, Channel 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11. You understand me? Right. All over the television that, yeah. I want that lifestyle with this sister with the booty shorts on with the big old chain.
Because they found some way to market it and to make money on it.
Right. So now they said, I got him. I'm gonna rewind the tape now. Can I bring the tape back? I'm on a plantation down in Lynch, Mississippi, some damn where. And my people who are naturally talented individuals. So we're singing old Negro spiritual songs.
Yes, go ahead.
In the cotton fields.
That's right.
Massa heard my voice. He said, wow, they sound rather well. Wow. So what he did was called all the neighboring plantations and telling Massa and them to come listen to my slaves. Ooh, they singing so good. We over here having a hip slapping good time. Right? So that they come, and then they put little rags on us and have us stand on the soapbox and perform. So they give us some extra chitlins for dinner. They give us extra collard greens for dinner. But they charging them and they getting paid, so now they driving in the big old.
So that's what chitlins and collard greens and all that stuff came from.
Absolutely. We was forced to eat that.
Right.
We were forced to eat that because
and that became our delicacy.
We was forced to eat that to survive. You understand? We ate that to survive. But some people love it now. It's a gourmet cuisine.
Because they gonna kill me on this camera right here.
I love the collard greens.
They gonna kill me on this right here. Because they probably say this brother right here being long-winded, so I gotta ask his sister.
Shoot. You know, if you directed the question to me, I'm answering it.
So you think it's directed towards the black community, like this brother was saying?
There was a lot that was said. If we're going to look at the food issue, all right, like he said, that's what we survived off of. It was whatever pieces of the meat, the pig, the cow, the whatever, that Massa didn't want. All right, and I'm sorry, I say Europeans, but sometimes I say cracker, so you have to excuse me or edit it out.
The word is out. The word is out.
All right, but that doesn't make me a racist.
No.
It makes me a realist.
Right.
All right, so when we're looking at European savagery, if we go back from the beginning, we're looking at, we wanted money so badly. Yes, we did go into Africa. We drove across the ocean. We went into Africa. We came in our missionary outfits. You know, we're only coming peacefully. All right, we're looking at a system that drove from the European countries across the waters to Africa. All right, they came in, deceived us, and we became a commodity. All right, they didn't just come and steal, you know, the natural resources, the minerals. We know Nigeria has one of the biggest oil. They are the biggest oil producers on the planet. All right, so they take control of that. All right, they take control of the people. I think that we were the only ones that were bought and sold that they took as a commodity.
I think it was majority was West Africa or East Africa.
West
Africa.
Yeah, so we come across, all right, and this is where we're talking about the triangular trade, all right, Europe, Africa, through to the Americas and back again. So one big European greedy system came over to another system, robbed the people, came through the Caribbean, through the Americas, and then all the stories came about prisoners jumping off, and prisoners, all right, jumping off bridges and into the ocean. No, they threw us in that crap, okay? And then into the Americas, and what did they do when they got there? All right, they claimed a country that was never theirs. It belonged to the indigenous peoples, the Native Americans or whoever, who were prejudiced against us too. But aside from that, then they tried to kill them off, put them all on reservations. Another system has been set up, alcohol, you know, when we're talking clinically, I'm a marriage and family therapist. These are some of the things that they tell us about Native Americans. They're alcoholics. They take a lot of drugs. They rape their family members. These are in the textbooks, okay? When we start talking culture, multicultural, these are the things that they say. African Americans, we don't like therapy. We take drugs. We beat our kids. We believe in incest. Okay? All kinds of craziness. Yes.
Oh, I never heard that one.
Asian Americans, smartest people on earth. Okay? This is what's in the books. All right? They like to study. They believe in this. They believe in that. They're fair, but they're also prejudiced against people of African descent.
Can I interject? Recently what you just said about that, yeah, that's very true, because my wife is a bus driver. She has some Asian Americans on the bus, and they were saying, oh, well, you know, our kids, we go to very upscale schools and this, that, and, you know, but the black kids do, what kind of schools do they go to? And my wife became very offended with that, because we have some very highly educated young black men and women in schools, and for that Asian American to say that to her, and she's a black woman driving the bus to them to different locations in NYC, for you to come out with that type of negative filth out your mouth, it's like, it's heart-wrenching. Look about the situation that's going up there in Massachusetts. Racism still exists.
But can I ask you a question? By the person asking your wife that question, you thought it was like an insult?
It was definitely an insult. We not savages. We have young, educated black women and men that go to prestige schools, but that doesn't make the news. But let's go and talk about something that happened on Clinton Avenue, 18th Street, Avon Avenue. Oh, well, you ride by, you get shot at, and you go on the corner, you get this kind of drug. Then what about the positive stuff that goes on in our urban community? Why must we always get hit with a left jab when we up there when you always wondering why we always have our guard up?
Newark got a bad image. Newark, New Jersey got
Newark only has a bad image because the people that controls and run Newark allows that garbage to happen. Because a young man or young men in that community, if you are a politician or you a police director, direct and control your city. You don't let people with their pants hanging off their behinds run your city.
That's why I can't understand though. Why do Newark, New Jersey specifically have this bad cloud over them?
And it's not just Newark.
I used to go to school over there in Manhattan, and everybody was talking about where they was from, like Bed-Stuy, Queens, Manhattan, whatever they was from. So they were like, "Hey, Marsaya, where you from?" They thought I was from New York. I said, "Oh no, I live in Jersey." They were like, "Oh yeah, what part of Jersey?" I said, "Newark." They were like, "Oh." I'm like, "Man, y'all were just talking about Bed-Stuy and Queens and Brooklyn and everything." When I said Newark, they were like, "Oh man, they raw over there, they live over there."
It's all about how you uplift your community. If we want folks to respect us, we have to start by respecting each other. It's just that simple. Take pride where you come from. I love where I come from. You can say, yeah, I don't live in Newark now, but anything that goes on in Newark, I would like to be a part of it because look, that's my home. And things that goes on in our urban community, we have to stop knocking it down and start uplifting each other and start building to make a positive direction for the future.
So getting back into the system, is the system in Newark in Essex County for us?
No.
My honest answer to that question is no. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the closet, another happening spot. Get dope clothes over here. I'm about to go shopping here myself because I'm kind of freshly clean. Cash cow all day long. Yeah, okay. Now, you can wear a vest as a t-shirt with some shorts on the beach.
Yeah, I'm wearing that tonight.
You wearing that tonight? Now, if you're a young black entrepreneur that you want to showcase your business, hit me up.